Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm excited to share with you what is in our morning basket. A morning basket is exactly like it sounds. It is a basket with things that you will enjoy in the morning time. For us, it is what we go through and what we use at the beginning of our homeschool day. So let's take a look at what is in our morning basket for our upcoming school year. First, we have these super fun first day of school flags. First day of kindergarten, first day of preschool. I made these for the kids and they're just kind of fun and I like to keep them in here because they're super cute. Next, we have our character cards. I absolutely love these. We've been using them for years and I cannot recommend them enough. I will link all of the items I'm mentioning that I can link in the video description box below. What I love about these character cards is that each card focuses on a different character trait. And these are really great character traits for preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, early elementary. And there's a trait. So for example, this card says attentiveness. And then on the back, it explains what attentiveness is, as well as I can statements and a Bible verse. So for example, for attentiveness, this is a really good one to start at the beginning of the school year. It is paying close attention to something or someone. And then these are some I can statements. I can look at the person who is talking, listen to instructions, focus on what is before me, pay attention to my surroundings. James 1:19, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. So we love these and I will link them below. And what we do is we focus on one character trait a week. Sometimes we'll extend that character trait into 2 weeks if we really need to, but we like to just go slow. And for many, many days, we revisit the character trait until we feel like very familiar with it. And I also love when sometimes my kids will use it throughout the day. They'll say, Mommy, I was being attentive, or I was being helpful, or I was being kind, and they know that that's a character trait we're really focusing on that week. So these are fabulous. Again, they're linked below. Next, we have our letter cards. So we love these as well. We love everything. I'm gonna say we love because we do love it all. So we focus on, for preschool, for my son, we focus on one letter every week or every 2 weeks. And then with my daughter as well, she's focusing on a lot of different letters because she's in kindergarten now, but it's still nice to be able to revisit that with her. And so it's really nice to just be able to have, for example, if it's the week that we're focusing on the letter A, I may just have the letter A card. I'm not gonna go through all of these in one day, but I'll just say, today we're focusing on the letter A. The letter A makes an ah sound, like apple. Here's the apple. And this is an uppercase A and a lowercase a, and we'll talk about what we see here. And it's just a really great visual way to talk about the letter sound, and to correlate an image that goes with that letter. So I love having these in here. There's multiple cards for each letter, so you can kind of mix it up a little bit as well. So we have those. And then these are also our manners and hygiene cards, something for us that it's important to focus on. So let's look through these. For example, there's I honor my mother and father. I am orderly and neat. And you'll see there's this book here, Everyday Graces, with the page number that manners trait or hygiene trait correlates with, so you can read in the book or read aloud to help bring that manner to life. I am kind to my siblings. So what I like to do as well is we just focus on one of these cards a week. Again, maybe extending to 2 weeks. And I think they're just really beautiful ways to practice good manners as well as good hygiene. And you know what? I will link these below for you. So I'm kind of going out of order of how we'll use these in our morning. I'm just going in the order of how they're laid out here. So this is an art print, and we do artist study usually about like once a week. But I do like to have an art print in here because sometimes in the morning it's just nice to look at a piece of art. And so sometimes I'll just have an art print in here. This is Claude Monet, Bridge Over a Pond of Water Lilies. And sometimes we'll just look at it. It's just kind of a calming way to start the day. And we just kind of talk about what we see in the art. Very, very low pressure, low key. There's no activity with it. We just look at a piece of art. Sometimes we'll put on some calming classical music and just look at the art together. So that's kind of nice. Okay, this is a resource on our Nutrition Schoolhouse shop. It's very simple. It is the days of the week, and the kids also get some type of pointer, and we will point and sing the days of the week song. You know your mom when you're using, this is a spatula that was okay, this was a spatula that came with cloth diapers to help essentially get the poo off the diaper into the toilet. We actually didn't end up ever using this, but it works as a really good pointer. So don't be afraid to go around your house and find things that you can repurpose for education and learning. Isn't it a great pointer? So we'll sing the days of the week song together. We'll talk about what day it is today, what day it was yesterday, what day it is tomorrow. And it's really fun for the kids to be able to point and sing along as well. And I love putting them in these pocket sleeves because it just keeps the paper nice and clean. They're wipeable, which is great. Whoa, this is heavy sitting on my lap like this. Okay, so next is our I am, I can, I ought, I will statements. We are a good combination of Charlotte Mason and classical education in our home. And so the I am, I can, I ought, I will statement is true to Charlotte Mason and her educational philosophy. So I'm just gonna read what we have here, and this is something that we integrate into our home, and it's something we like to say in the mornings and before we start school. So it says, I am a child of God, a gift to my family and my country. I'm a person of great value because God made me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God has made me able to do everything required of me. I ought to do my duty to obey God, to be of service to others and keep myself healthy with proper food and rest so my body is ready to serve. I will resolve to keep a watch over my thoughts and choose what's right, even if it's not what I want. And boy, do we all need to say this every day, whether we're 3, 5, or 37. So I love that. Then we also have some books. We won't go through all of these every morning, but I just like to have them in here. We have the Jesus Storybook Bible. Sometimes we'll read this. I also love this, which I'll link below. They are poems and prayers for children, just really simple and beautiful short poems and prayers. It's really fun to read a couple of these in the morning as well. And then if you've been watching my YouTube videos and my homeschool videos for a few years, you know this is a staple. This is, I think, definitely our second, if not our third year using this. This is kind of our ABC devotional. And what I love is it focuses on one letter at a time. And it kind of talks about something. So D is for doing what needs to be done. So please do it cheerfully, then you'll have fun. And then it asks the child to kind of look at the picture. And so it's like question number 1 is like, what is the duck doing? What are some good things the children are doing? Tell me about each one. What kind thing could you do to be helpful for someone? And then the Bible verse says, do for others what you want them to do for you, Matthew 7:12. And so I really like this because, again, as we're focusing on, let's say, the letter A, then we will just read the letter A devotional to go with that. So that is what's in our morning basket. We do have some other items that we use in the morning time before we start school. We have our morning calendar and weather. This is something where we talk about the day and the date and the month and the weather and what season we're in, so that's fun. We also have our daily rhythm cards. This is a resource I've created for our Nutrition Schoolhouse shop. I'll link it below. And it is a really great way to visually see what is going on for the day. I believe the pack has 198 cards. So there's a lot of cards, whether you're going to grandma's house, whether you're going to school, whether you're going to soccer, whether you have a visitor coming for the day, whether you're doing a read aloud, a nature study, having lunch, taking bath time. You can really organize your whole day. And it's really helpful for children to be able to see what's coming up for them for the day, when they're doing school, when they're having quiet time, when they're having lunch. So we love these, and I will link them below. And again, they're a resource I created for my online shop, Nutrition Schoolhouse. And then we also like to do the weather. So we'll sing our weather song and look out the window and see what the weather's like. We have our weather board right there behind us from Love Every, which we love. The kids like to adjust the weather board there as well. So those are some things that we like to do in the morning. And sometimes it's not always like right first thing in the morning. I like to do school in the morning as much as possible because that's when everyone's brains, I feel like, are the freshest. But life happens, and sometimes if we start a little bit later in the morning, or depending on, what we have going on that day, sometimes we'll do school in the afternoon. That's the beauty of homeschooling, is you can really adjust school to fit the needs of the child or the family, depending on what's going on that day. But ideally, if all goes, perfectly, mornings are usually when we all do school best. And that's why it's called the morning basket. But don't hold back from creating a morning basket if morning time is not for you. If your family finds that you thrive better in the afternoon, make it an afternoon basket. It's really a basket of things that you come together, you sit on the floor together, and you go through together, and it creates a really nice, dependable rhythm and routine of things that your children and you can come to look forward to and expect. And just creates a really good atmosphere and tone before maybe you move on to bookwork or worksheets or other more academic items for your school day. I hope you enjoyed seeing what's in our morning basket. I would love, love, love to know what's in your morning basket if you have one, or just any type of educational favorites of yours for home learning and homeschool. So please let me know in the comments below. Anything I mentioned today, I will also link below in the video description box for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.